Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys 7 things that you can do in RuneScape 3 as a free-to-play player. So as we all know, RuneScape does offer a membership system, but you can also play the game as a free-to-play player. Now membership does unlock about 95% of the game, but even the 5% left for free-to-play players, there are quite a few things that you can do with it. So in this video, I am going to be showing you guys what you can do as a free-to-play player, and you'll be surprised some of these things might be pretty exciting to you. So starting off, one of the most important things to do as a free-to-play player is quests. Now this might not be one of the most exciting things to do in the game, but it is really important if you're looking to become a member. There are 40 different free-to-play quests in the game, and a lot of them do offer some pretty good starting rewards, whereas many of them are also prerequisites to other quests. So when you are a member, you might need to have these done to progress through those later quests, which will offer even better rewards. Overall quests, they are basically necessary in RuneScape 3, so getting through the free-to-play quests while you are a free-to-play player will be really time efficient if you are looking to become a member at some point down the road. Now, another thing that you can obviously do in free-to-play is train the various free-to-play skills. Now, free-to-play players have access to 17 skills, meaning that they can reach level 99 on each of these 17 skills, but they also have limited access to the additional 11 skills that members are often given. So, for example, they can train Slayer, Farming, Construction, all the way up to level 5 only, and then an exception is Archaeology, where you can train that to level 20 as a free-to-play player. But most importantly, you will want to train these free-to-play skills. A lot of the best training methods are in free-to-play at that level anyway, so you'll want to try and get them to level 40 or level 50 by the time you are looking to transition to membership. Now, also, these free-to-play skills, they are also really important. Of course, you'll want some decent combat. This will allow you to progress further when you get into membership. And then same with fishing. Fishing's an easy skill to train in free-to-play. Rune crafting is really important to train. I would highly recommend getting level 50 rune crafting in free-to-play before transitioning to membership. That way you will have the level, you'll be able to access the rune crafting guild, where you can make Viswax and make an easy 1 mil per day that way. So training your free-to-play skills, it is really important, and it also can be really fun as well. If you are also a higher level player in free-to-play, you will also be able to do some free-to-play bosses. So there are 3 bosses in free-to-play that you can fight. The first one is the King Black Dragon. Now, this boss is located in the wilderness, so you will need to travel to its lair in the wilderness, where then you'll be able to enter and fight it. It is a pretty tough boss in free-to-play, especially because it is a dragon, where it will use the dragon fire. So you will need to use that anti-fire shield, which doesn't fully protect you from the dragon fire. But if you are a high-level player, you can do this boss pretty efficiently. Of course, the drops aren't as good as if you are on member, because some of the drops you won't be able to get. But it can be a nice introduction into bossing and sort of motivate you to get membership, so you will be able to continue your bossing adventure. Now, the second boss is the Chaos Elemental. This is located in level 50 Wilderness. Now, this is a really annoying boss to fight, in my opinion. It has the mechanic where it will disarm you, so that is extremely annoying, and also it will teleport you around. But if you can kill this boss quickly, it will make it a lot better. Of course, that it is a bit more difficult in free-to-play, and the drops aren't as good as member. Now, onto the third boss. It is the Giant Mole. This is located in the Falador Garden, and this is another really annoying boss. It's a really long boss fight just because the mole will be traveling around the arena, and you'll need to follow it. And on free-to-play, you're not dealing too much damage as well. There are a few mechanics that you will need to deal with, so it is a nice boss in terms of dealing with bossing mechanics. So it is nice that it is a free-to-play boss. So if you are a free-to-play player and you're looking for a PVM challenge, you can fight the giant mole or any of these 3 bosses for that matter. They can be quite fun, and they can also be done with friends as well. So if you have a few friends in free-to-play who are looking to do something together, maybe some of these boss fights would be fun for you. And so next is Goblin Raids. This is a really fun sort of mini boss per se. You can actually turn on the notifications to see whenever this starts. It's in the settings, and then under the messages and socials tab, you'll be able to go to notification messages, and the bottom one is Goblin Raids. You can tick that on and you'll be notified every 30 minutes when and where a Goblin Raid is happening. So Goblin Raids are essentially where you are going to be fighting a bunch of different Goblin Raiders. They are a bit stronger than regular goblins, or a lot of regular mobs that you will be fighting in free-to-play. They do have 7,500 life points. Once you do fight off all of the Goblin Raiders, you will be able to fight Hollowtooth, who does have 50,000 life points, so it will be a bit of a long fight. And once you do complete that, you will complete the Goblin Raid. You will get some rewards from these raids, and you actually do have a chance at 3 unique items, which are actually the best melee weapons in free-to-play. The 3 unique items that you can get is the God Raider Axe, and this costs around 26 mil, so if you get that, you did just make bank. You can also get the God Raider Chain Body, which is worth 30 mil, and then finally you can get the God Raider Shield, which is just worth 3.3 mil. But of course, all 3 of these unique drops are really great if you're a free-to-play player. If you do happen to get the first 2, you might even be able to sell them for a bond, so you can go into your 14 days of membership. Another thing that is really fun to do in free-to-play is make some money, and you could even save up for a bond. Currently, bonds are right around 25 mil. They do fluctuate a little bit, so it will take you a while to get that bond if you are going to save up for it. But just making some starting cash in free-to-play can be fun. There are various different free-to-play money-making methods, and I will link a free-to-play money-making guide in the description of this video. But there are a lot of methods where you will be able to make around 1 mil per hour. It isn't really great compared to a lot of member methods, but at least making some starting cash before you go into membership is a really good idea. So there are a lot of methods that you can do, and you might have some fun doing it. That is one of the things that I enjoy about RuneScape the most, is sort of just accumulating wealth and buying better gear. So that idea that you are progressing and making more money can be a lot of fun to some players. Another fun thing that you can do in free-to-play is Clan Wars, which is essentially PvP. So you can go to the Gamer's Grotto, which is located right next to the Falador Lodestone, and there you will be able to reach the Clan Wars portal. I did find that people were only doing this on World 3, so that is the only free-to-play world that people were doing it on. But there were a few people here, and essentially you can just go in and you can fight people, and it is completely safe if you choose the yellow portal. If you're looking to do some high-risk PvP, you can go into the red portal, but if you do die, you will lose your stuff. So if you are someone who is looking to get into some PvP, then you can go to Clan Wars. I would suggest trying out the safe Clan Wars minigame, and just see if you have fun doing that. You also get some decent XP if you do happen to get the kill, and it will just allow you to learn a little bit with the RuneScape combat system as well. So this might be a good idea, and you might have some fun doing this in RuneScape 3 as a free-to-play player. Now, the last thing that I think a lot of you guys should do in free-to-play is try and make some friends. RuneScape 3 is an MMO, so it's meant to be played with other players. And I can tell you from personal experience, the game is a lot more fun if you're playing with a group of people. Whether it be skilling or bossing, it's just a lot more fun when you're interacting and communicating with others. And that is what RuneScape is meant to be. That's why a lot of the skills are now changed, so you can do it with other players. So I would highly recommend you guys try and make some friends in the game and even join a clan. That would be a good start where you can meet a lot of people. So anyway, guys, those are my 7 tips for you guys for things that you can do in RuneScape 3 as a free-to-play player. Hopefully you guys will be able to find a few of these things that you would enjoy doing personally. That is if you are in free-to-play. Now, finally, let me tell you that if you are looking towards getting membership, you will be unlocking a lot more of the game. So I would highly recommend that if you really are enjoying the game, because there is just so much more to it. And as I said, about 95% of the content of RuneScape 3 is membership content. So if you do enjoy the game, why not subscribe and try it out? But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.